scat, the sword, the pole. I got it. How you gon' survive if I leave full of hoes? The pounds, the tons, the white, the keys. Can't nobody tell me I ain't living like a G. The hoe, the scat, the sword, the pole. How you gon' survive if I leave full of hoes? The pounds, the tons, the white, the keys. Can't nobody tell me I ain't living like a G.
Peace, y'all. What's shaking with it? You already know how it's going down. This is your dog, your boy, J Hood and all that. And you are now locked back in with me on another episode of Hip Hop with Hood, where we discuss everything hip hop. All right, now look, I know I haven't been dropping no episodes for y'all in a while, but we're going to pick up right where we left off like we never even stopped. All right, because there's a lot of shit to talk about. So we're going to get right into this shit. All right, with that being said, let's go. Today we're going to talk about Lil Boosie's comment on the Jeffery Dahmer series that's on Netflix right now. So let's get it. I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Lil Boosie released a video with him basically expressing his personal opinion on the Jeffery Dahmer series, stating that he thinks black people should boycott this series on Netflix, right? Now, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying he's right, I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm going to give my opinion on his comment and also my opinion on the series. First, I'm going to start with my opinion on the series. Now, everyone who was alive when these events took place, and the events I'm talking about was when Dahmer killed all these people. The people that were alive and witnessing this in real time, that shit hits different for us. You know what I mean? I was alive. You know, I was adolescent, but nonetheless, I was alive. You know what I'm saying? And we watched this shit go on. We watched the trial on the news. And I know in my household, like, we was like totally blown away at this monstrous person. You know what I mean? Like, we couldn't believe it. We like, this motherfucker out here eating people. But his actions aren't unheard of because people are cannibals out here. But at the same time, we couldn't believe that it was really some people like this out here in Milwaukee. Not out here in Milwaukee, but out there in Milwaukee, you dig? So, but as far as what Boosie said, I think I'm gonna, although I see where he's coming from, I kind of disagree with his thought that we should boycott it, for the simple fact that I think it shines light on the Jeffery Dahmer character to the people who wasn't aware of him. You know what I mean? Like, more so the younger crowd. They wasn't, they had no knowledge of who Jeffery Dahmer was. And if they read about him or heard about him, that was like all it was. They probably just heard about him and they didn't know the logistics or the details behind the, you know, his actions and the things that he did to these victims. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I would say is I hope that the any type of proceedings, if there are proceedings or any type of money's being generated from this series, I hope that it goes to the victims' families and not Jeffrey Dahmer's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's going to Jeffrey Dahmer's family, I'm totally against that. You know what I'm saying? Because in all reality, this series is generating an extremely large buzz. Everyone's talking about it, from the radio stations to different news channels to people everywhere across the world. It's beginning to be a pretty popular series on Netflix. It was #1 for a minute, and I think it's still in the top 10. So, you know, I think people need to see shit like this so they can know that this is a real thing. This was a real person. This individual was a real monster. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's my opinion. I want you guys to drop your opinions in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you check out my last video. Be prepared for me to drop another video and look forward to that. And until next time, man, you already know how it go down. Hip Hop with Hood.